Aloha, friends and neighbors. Welcome. This is Roland Frost, Cone Astrologer, scratching out a living in paradise. We're going to cover the second week of August 2016 in the sky mirror. Here's the chart. You know what's happening? The big thing for you is Saturn here. Saturn is stopping and going stationary, direct. Yeah, it happens on the 12th of August, 11 o'clock p.m. Saturn goes direct. This can be chilling, even though you're having a heat wave. Saturn's the manager, the CEO, the supervisor. He slows things down, delays things, tries to build foundations that are solid, crystallizes things. Saturn is Chronos and has to do with time. So he could be very depressing as he slows down and stops. Closer you get to that Friday night, the 12th, the more depressed you could get if it's hitting your chart bad. It's at 10 degrees of Sag. It's on my chart. I don't like it. Whoa. Scary. Anyway, that's the big news, is Saturn is stopping. And when it stops, check that out. There's a square to Neptune. What's this? Hydrocarbons, burnables, oil, gas. Yeah, this is kind of strange. But Saturn, it's also liquids. It's water. You could wind up having no water, being all concerned about drilling for oil. So the other one over here is Venus. Venus is going from 0 to 12 Virgo in your next week. So by the end of next week, about the time Saturn stops, Venus will be in square to Neptune, and opposing Neptune and squaring Saturn. Now Saturn, you know, keep your daughter home. There's going to be some young girls getting big trouble, especially with drugs and liquids and confusion, and man, they could be misjudged so easily. There's probably going to be some drownings. There's probably going to be some lost girls. Anyway, Saturn is going to make a big deal out of it, and he's really quite dangerous. So he pops up mostly on Thursday, Fridays for you. Let's take a look at it, see what's going on kind of day by day. The sun's in Leo, going from 13 to 23. At 23, it makes a nice trine to Uranus. So by the end of next week for you, there'll be a lot of common sense. There'll be enlightenment from this mental enlightenment planet Uranus. He's electrical, he's scientific, he's common sense. And that should fall in place. Maybe somebody will think we need to do something about the environment, because Uranus is the environment. In la catch, I am another you. We all share the same air. Get real. Anyway, that just falls in your lap towards the end of next week, because the sun's right there at 23 Leo, you know, in nice trine to it. However, it's not going to like Mars too much down the line either. The heat. Mars moves up there and stops on Saturn. And that's going to be interesting. There could be heat deaths at the same time. Politicians get angry and managers get angry and aggressive and selfish. And what was it Alan Greenspan said? We expected the CEOs are going to take care of their stockholders. The big crash. No, but they didn't. They took care of themselves. So watch the politicians. Yeah. Let's look at it day by day. You're watching the show here on Thursday. The moon's in Virgo. Virgo goes from here to there. And you're in the Venus zone. You know, well, you were Thursday morning, and Wednesday night the moon went by Venus, so you're still probably feeling it a little bit. As you get into your Thursday night, here's a nice trine to Pluto. There's some discovery. Some good things are going on here Thursday night. The moon goes by the north node, and there's a lot of nurturing and caring going on here. It's not bad at all. Much better than it was back here when Saturn was in charge. As you go into Friday, the 5th of August, you're in Jupiter zone. Jupiter happens, moon goes by Jupiter here about noontime. The whole day will be full of overdoing it, more laughter, more spending, more optimism. You know, yes, optimism, that's what it's about. A lot of optimism here on the 5th. It'll be just the opposite when you get to the 12th. Saturn is pessimism, Jupiter is optimism. So, you know, let everybody go and buy all this stuff. And the market might even go up various places, only to come down like a rock on the 12th when people get scared. Used to be that when people got scared and Saturn was in charge, gold went up because they'd all go out and buy gold. It's kind of controlled now. When Jupiter's in charge, like it is Friday, everybody spends their gold to go expand into new things, and gold would go down. Well, these are the two business planets. Jupiter's the lawyer, Saturn's the judge. They're always working together. They'll get your money one way or the other. But be optimistic, have fun, learn some good truths on Friday. It's a nice moon in Virgo. On Saturday, the moon goes into Libra right here and starts with a nice sextile to Mars. You can get up early and go exercise and repair things and do things, you know, to mitigate the heat. And this is a pretty good time. It may be that the hurricanes and the winds from passing hurricanes have died down on the islands by now. Maybe not. This is still kind of close to the Uranus station. So you're still in the zone, as am I. But Saturday feels pretty good. The heroes are out. Get physical stuff done on the morning of Saturday. In the evening, here's a nice sextile to the Sun and a nice sextile to Saturn. Good solid plans, good planning, good management happens. Stay up late. Make a solid plan Saturday night, the 6th. Sunday morning, get into a little emergency here just around lunchtime or before lunch when the moon, you know, squares Pluto. Eek, a bug. A little panicky. A little jittery as you go through Sunday and the Libra moon. When you get to Monday morning, here's the opposition to Uranus. The wind is there. Eek. It's shaky. It's quaky. The high winds. There's hurricanes lurking out there. Yeah. And you're still in the zone 20 days after July 29th. So you won't be out of the hurricane zone in Hawaii. And so this is a likely time for you to see some action from Uranus. And you could feel a little separated. You could be ticked off at the utility companies. Yeah, they're Uranus, the electric company. What are they doing? Monday night late, the moon shifts into Scorpio. Thank heavens. The jitteriness goes by. And here, early Tuesday morning, this is like 3, 4 in the morning. Here's Venus. Here's a nice sextile to Venus Tuesday morning. You know, stay in bed late. Enjoy the sweets and the love and feel sexy. It's a pretty good time. Moon in Scorpio. Venus likes Scorpio. She's very sexy. Scorpio's a sexy sign. Here's Neptune and Mercury. There's music. There's dance. There's poetry. There's inspired writing. The priest, artist, doctor, musicians are all out and speaking out. Yes, you can discover what they're really saying real late Tuesday. It's actually 1 or 2 in the morning Wednesday morning. There's a little sextile to Pluto. What did they say? Is that true? Because, you know, Neptune will spin quite a tale. Yeah. Republican convention. Eek! Here's the square to the Sun. The moon squares the Sun Wednesday morning. It's hard to get a plan going, get your ambitions going. But you'll get some truth and wisdom Wednesday night. The moon sextiles Jupiter, and there's some optimism around. Better hold on to it Wednesday, because Thursday the moon goes into Sagittarius and the SHIT starts to hit the fan. It goes by Mars. First of all, too much heat, too much anger. What are you protecting? Road rage. You know, here's a square to Neptune. There's no, the higher heart is gone, compassion is gone. And here's a conjunction to Saturn. So Tuesday, in the middle of the day, you know, there's a bad smell. In the afternoon, Saturn comes along and thumps you into the evening. And so this is a really nasty Thursday. It's no fun. Don't plan to have happy success there. It ain't happening. No, in fact, the Neptune thing is the last one. That's about midnight. The bad smells come up, and problems with liquids and rains and things, chemicals. And shit, a couple of mosquitoes gave somebody dengue, and they're spraying the whole island. Neptune's out of hand. Saturn can't stop spraying. Saturn can't stop leasing the public lands, all the oil and coal and gas that we all own together, and the next 1,000 generations of your kids and grandchildren own. They're taking it, the greedy buggers. Yeah, by now you realize Saturn is Republicans, Jupiter is Democrats. Here comes the judge, and you won't be happy about it on Thursday. Well into Friday. You probably won't get loose of it until you get through Friday. There's a little break in the cold and the cloudiness here Friday afternoon, Friday night really, but it's difficult. You're probably not going to see much clarity. There's Jupiter square, overdoing it on Friday. On Saturday morning, though, here's a nice trine to Uranus. And the sun was trined here Friday night, so you started getting ambitious on Saturday morning into the middle of the day. You've got technical power. You've got wisdom with numbers and plans and common sense. Use it. You'll see, wake up, you'll see through a lot of this stuff that these guys are doing. Somebody just told me to go watch the movie, The Big Short. It's a long movie, but it's really, I didn't understand that real estate mortgage, bubble. Up till I watched that movie, I didn't know what a lot of those words meant either. Anyway, it's a good movie to watch. Check it out. It'll teach you something about Saturn and bankers and money and all the shenanigans that they play. Good entertainment for Saturday morning. The Big Short. You can watch compressed varieties of it too. You don't got to watch the whole thing. You get the idea. Saturday night, moon shifts into Capricorn. It slows down. It gets more businesslike. Feels a little better. Time you get to Sunday, here's Sunday afternoon, is a sextile to Neptune. Go to church. Go out and sit under the tree and watch the birds and butterflies and pray to whoever you pray to. Be compassionate. Here's Venus. There's homeless young girls out there too, and some of them just got into big trouble. All the homeless people. We need more compassion in this country. You'll see homeless people in jail if the Republicans take the election. Sorry to tell you, but that's the way it is. Pluto is here. It's all about policemen here Sunday afternoon. My remedy for policemen? Let them leave their sidearms at home and put white shirts on them. They got a lot of guns in the trunk of their car. They don't need them. White shirts, no sidearms, Everybody will turn right around with their attitude. It won't be Pluto. Someplace there's a little police department that would try it out. Give them white shirts. Let them put the guns in the trunk of the car. They don't need to wear guns around, do quick draws and shoot people. People, if you just made the white shirt a marker that I don't carry a sidearm, the guys in the white shirts would be safe. They wouldn't be scared like our police are today. They're all scared. Somebody's going to take their sidearm and shoot them. They've shot so many innocent people that now, some of our Robin Hoods are starting to pick them off, and they're getting even more scared and shooting more people. Geez, maybe the PTSD virus is spreading in the police department. Whatever it is, you'll have a chance to think it over Sunday night. There's going to be more action on Pluto. Yes. Monday morning, well, at least you got a nice sextile or a trine to Mercury. That's Mercury. He'll get you up and get you moving and transportating. In the afternoon, there's a square to Uranus. Some of the electrical things may be a problem, and there could be wind and electrical things again if you're in the islands. It's not too late. Around the 15th. The 20 days after the station of Uranus is fading off, though. Anyway, that's the way it is. That's what's coming at you for the next 10 days.